Marek managed to win this one. I mean, he dropped out with second game, and for now he is with complete of points. As you see, I lost half of the point over here. Also, Augusto lost half of the points, meaning make a draw in one of the games. Just a moment. And there we go, we're playing with Vinicius. It was quite boring opening, unfortunately. I'm not too sure how to proceed with this. Probably it's gonna be better to go to the center straight away. You can decide to exchange everything, and if I know Vinicius, he won't hesitate to do it, but maybe he won't. I hope he won't. You're playing 3+2, so it looks like it's plenty of time, but it can become an issue if you think you have enough time. At some point it might be that one of the players will be in big trouble sometime, and I will try to avoid such a situation here today. For now, it's quite easygoing position. Nothing much is happening. I'm trying to fight for the center here. I have some weaknesses, which is lack of piece on G1. So, but at the moment everything looks alright. So potentially he could try to remove my piece on E3, and that would come up with the troubles, but I think my position is okay at the moment. We've got someone join the stream, so probably now I'm not alone. I'm not actually sure if there is anybody following the game. I would say I have a better position here. The question is, which plan to choose now? Let's remove the piece on d6. He's probably going to play f8, e7. D2 C3 looks strong, but after G7 might come up with some problems, but he cannot. He couldn't go on the band for two actually different reasons. I don't know if I like this position anymore. And the fact that just 30 seconds on the clock doesn't help. But if he will decide to play something very sharp like D6, C5, I can always go with H2, G3, and after with the plan of getting out on E5. The question is either D4, E5, or F. Probably I'm forced to do D4. He has to exchange, and again position is right, I believe. I prefer white, unless he will come up with something very interesting. But I was expecting his sharp move on. Okay, E7, D6 looks a bit dangerous, but he already sacrificed the piece. I need to watch my time. So one move is normally okay, but with this weird formation that I have on this wing, it can finish either way still. Even the move like this might work here, because if he will get back his piece, I will get very strong position over here, but he didn't decide to do so. Now maybe he panicked a little bit because of the time, and there we go. So first game went quite interesting. Now I don't want to exchange everything, which is quite tempting if after I won the first game, but let's try to make it more interesting here. So yes, the situation is good because the draw gives me the win in here in the match. And even if I make any mistake and lose, it's still a good result, and hopefully it will allow me to get to first 16, which we will play in finals tomorrow. Exchange looks quite solid. I didn't want to do it, but the question is, can I Can I not? Don't really see any other good continuation. Unless. Yeah, let's try. Let's try and make it interesting. Let's not exchange. I'm not too sure exactly what time we're playing tomorrow. Basically, it's going to be first the player who will get the first place playing against 16, and I don't know exactly how many games, if the one who was lower must win, or we will be playing until first win, but it's probably depends what time the players will be available. I know they used to do like this once both players were alright to play. That's when they were doing it. So, but I would assume probably similar time, can be similar time as today, so around 7 in England, 8 in Poland. Hard choice now. And no time. I think I have to decide for something like this. Actually, I think he could have win already, unless I had a counter combination there. Again, no time, lots of pressure. Let's play something like that. That was not a good choice. And unfortunately the position is losing. As I mentioned, a bit left not enough time for the anyway, that's it. Time to resign. So in the end the game finished with the draw. I guess we both enjoyed the first game more. The question is, what could I do in here? Maybe the attack on e5. Hard to say. Yeah, I thought he's gonna play this move in the first game, and one Vinicius just mentioned. So yes, ed6, and if I proceed, he has cd4 with the threat, and if I go to the king, he has some options for majority rule. Anyway, good games, good match. That's what I was expecting. He comes up with some interesting variants. Probably he's double checking that with the program. So yeah, I was actually surprised he sacrificed the piece already. He came out with the d2, c3. which is really hard to understand what he meant. Anyway, the situation in the tournament is still right. I have two draws and potentially the strongest opponent already after me.